Greetings and salutations, Vikings. Welcome to Viking Saga in Rimworld. I'm gonna show you here a little bit of the settings, introduce you to the characters, tell you what the whole series is about, and if you want to skip it and start right with the action, hop to over episode 1, because this will be very kind of technical. We're gonna go through the characters, we're gonna show the characters, character creation. Basically, no, the characters are created, but, you know, backstory and who they are and what they do. So, with no further ado, let's hop right into it. We gotta start a new colony. We are having some Viking-oriented mods. If you want to have a look at the mods, they will be very likely either in the descriptions or linked in the Discord. So just grab the Discord link and hop in there, and let's talk together some Rimworlds. I myself will not show myself on camera because it's hot in here. I don't have the lights. I am not at home in my office, so I hope also that the mic will sound decently okay. And yeah, I'm just sweating like a pig here, but I'm sweating for you guys because I love what I do and I love creating content for you guys. And yeah, so here we are. Restless raids. We're starting as a raids right away with our merry group of I nearly said bandits, Vikings. And yeah, we have some starting equipment to go with, and that's it, basically. Trying to survive our first attack at a base, and then we'll try to refit it and make it work for us. So, everything can happen. This will be a no-pause, go through, no reload stuff, so we'll see where it goes. It's a mini-series, it's a permadeath run, you could say. Whatever happens, happens, and we'll see how far we come until the very last member survives, dies, whatsoever. So we're gonna do commitment mode, of course, and we would like strives to survive. Not too crazy, but also not too easy. I think that's like a good balanced emotion over here. Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure of all the like little techniques, niches, and mechanics of Rimworld, so I think this might be the next step once we get a little bit more familiar with the world and whatnot. This Faria Fierce locks our technology to pre-industrial only, although there is the chance that we can find advanced technology depending on the world, depending on what's happening around us in the galaxy, if ship drop-downs come and whatnot, so that can advance us. And I think that's a nice scenario. I think that's quite interesting for us to be an medieval, pre-medieval staged kind of colony that has no clue what is going on around in the world outside. They have seen some of the modern vehicles and whatnot lying around, rusty, grown over. Imagine a little bit like Horizon Zero Dawn scenario, where we have advanced a little bit in terms of grabbing scraps together, melting metal, and that's basically it. So, Freya shall be our storyteller. We're gonna keep it on 30. We're gonna call this Kormaker Midgard. And I would like some cannibal tribes over here. And take the pirate gang away and have some cannibal pirate gang. And I'm gonna have the Shattered Empire, Mechanoids Hive, and Insect in here as well. Oh man, this will be rough. This will be rough. Whew. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. Generate. I will try to narrate the story a little bit with the next episodes to go on. But we'll just go with the flow, I would say. So everything will be raw, spontaneous, and I'll be probably afraid a lot. So I think this looks like a good place. It's Boreal Forest. Nice. Do I want water to have alongside? Oh no, slate, limestone, granite, a marble, and sandstone. That sounds good. That sounds good. Rainfall. A little bit more rainy over here. Marble, granite, stone. Closer to the water. Whoa. Sounds good. Or we can go even over here. In a large hill. Yeah, that's a lot more rainy. We're close to a fierce tribe. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's see, our former village was somewhere over here. We got attacked by the surrounding tribes in search for food. We built a little ship, came down the Terhat Quabiran Sea, and just landed over here. And now we're trying to set foot. We saw a little encampment of people, and we're kind of repeating what has done to us. We are taking what they have built and just go into the spiral of repeating the events that actually happened to us. So let's hope that karma won't be a bitch and come back for us. But let's keep on going. So we have our own ideology. We have the Norse gods, where slavery is okay, raiding is okay. We're okay with dead bodies lying around. We like to decorate our colony even with put up spikes on head on spikes and stuff like that. So quite savage group, I have to say. So we're gonna go quickly through our characters. If you want to see the details of what they are, if you want to recreate this, feel free to just pause the video, see the traits, see the settings, and go for it if you want to. So we have myself over here, Kormakr Nori Odinson, 32 winters old. He is he's an abandoned child, and got abandoned by his parents, who were more into their work instead of taking care of him. Slowly after, he was given to the Jarl of the town to live there because his parents didn't have time to him, and the Jarl accepted him into the family. He kind of got an affinity of treating people with his bare hands, and had a very social skill. He mostly healed them more by talking instead of actually, well, like treating them, just having an open mind. He got trained by the Jarl's guards and is quite good with axe and shield. Bloodlust, lazy, night owl. Just have a look at the traits yourself. What happened is one night an attack happened to the royal family, and the town got destroyed. And he lost his eye during that process. Survived the battle though, and ventured on to his Viking, leaving the little town that they lived in, sailing southwest to the place that they are arriving right now. Up next, we've got Dingo, 22 winters old. He has a very traumatized youth. He was sold as a slave at a young age, and sold again. And he managed somehow to escape his past. Although a little scar reminds him of that. Therefore, he's very depressive whenever his leg scar is causing him any pain. So this is like a little reminder of his past that he tries to overcome. He found a little village Cormaker was living in, joined there, but then again, unfortune struck, village got slaughtered, and they are fleeing together. Then we have the Bane. He's a soldier by the book, you could say. He, from a very young age, knew only fighting, trained a lot. Although the lot of all the kind of battles have taken a toll on him. He's missing an eye, he's missing an arm, a foot is also gone, a thumb is gone, so he's limping a lot. There's a lot of scars to show, but he's a force to reckon with. He's a berserker. He's kind of a loony, you could say. Not to play any games with. Then with Denny, our Jarl, new Jarl of the group, a new leader of the group, you could say. He's taught by young age from his parents to work at the smithy. And he got at a very young age a forge and a mentor. And the forge owner was meticulous and very organized. It was almost literally hammered into Danny that hard work and organized work order is the key to success. The forge master also was a shrewd man, and Danny listened to him trade and sell his goods without regard for personal relationship. And as he grew into teen and early adult years, he came into the apprentice and then left the forge and joined this little town where he became a smith before the attack, and now joins and survived the merry band sailing southwards. Up next we have Vodarix. That's an interesting character. He is open for everything. He's bisexual. He's simple-minded. He's a psychopath and a cannibal. And he has a very, very rough childhood. Because as a child, his family got attacked. He was the survivor of that attack, but he couldn't find any food. So the only option was to eat his dead kinsmen in order to survive. So that kind of took a little toll of his mind. But the years let him survive. He came to the village, became a healer in hope to help the people and maybe numb on the dead that are deceasing. Let's see if he will help the injured to die so he has a meal. But definitely tasting his family's flesh kind of gave him an likingness to eating men. Very, very crazy story there. So then we have Attila. Attila is an interesting one. 31 winters old. He was born into nobility, got a pretty good education, and he was born into a family that was far advanced on another planet. But there was a queue of power, and basically what happened is he was sent to a mission that he was supposed to not survive, and his spaceship got shot down. He crashed down on this primitive world where apparently humanoids lived as well. Maybe an Bane colony from prior days. And luckily, all his teachings that he got back in the days in his royal family, in terms of surviving, shooting, military training, helped him survive in this harsh environment, even though he lost all his technology. You could say it's basically a space Viking crashed down into into Stone Age, and now tries to survive there as good as he can, and maybe manage to build a ship again and go back, and who knows, maybe it takes over the lead and brings our medieval aged Vikings into the future and gets revenge on the coup that happened within his family, or gets his revenge at his family for setting this whole thing up. So, up next we have Chelsea. That's my shield maiden. She is married with Cormaker, and she's basically the soothing soul of the town. She had an ear for everybody. She took care of everybody. You could say she was kind of the mother of the town. Everybody who had a problem came to her because they knew she would listen. So basically put the traits in that she's doing already in IRL. So she's a very hardworking lady. A little bit of a pessimist. Sometimes she thinks everything will be bad and nothing works out. And then has very high mood jumps from happy to sad, back to happy, back to sad again. But she definitely has a good punch, so she's a warrior. She's a warrior lady. But her social skills are definitely the ones to shine with. Up next, we have Iskiri, who has an interesting story as well. She's scarred on one leg. We have to implement that really quickly. So add an injury. And we want a scar. Scar. On a leg. So on the left leg. It's a small scar. There we go. So, she was born in a peaceful outlander settlement. She preferred the company of books from a very early age. She had a huge thirst for knowledge that her family could not quench. And that's why one night she just sneaked out of their little town, went into the bigger city in the hopes to find more education and knowledge over there. And with the journey and all of kind of struggles, she opened her eyes both to people and spiritually. Eventually, by the opportunity, affinity, and hard work, she became one of the military's chaplains, vowing she would never harm another one, but help those who are in need. And apparently her naive kindness got her captured, and where she got tortured, sold, and was living in a living hell, you could say, until she managed to came out of that, joined the little village that got destroyed, and now she's also part of the surviving group, heading southwest to her very first Viking. She's not quite happy about themselves going on a pillage rampage, but she knows this is the lesser evil, either that or starve to death. So she joins along, but promises to not pick up any arms, but help them in terms of spiritual and also medical ways that she have learned in her times of surviving. And with that, we are set. We are ready. We're starting into the world. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to comment down below. If you like the concept or want to know more, if I forgot any detail to tell you, because that can happen, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And with that, we're hopping into our very first episode of the Viking Saga.